This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka Batbomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the Mezco 112 Collective Mezco Direct exclusive Moon Knight. Now, taking a look at the front, we can see that the figure is showcased in your standard 112 box, with the Moon Knight wording at the center and the Mezco Direct exclusive sticker on the top right. Turning the box around, we can see some really cool artwork of Moon Knight. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. And here is Moon Knight out of the box. And oh man, I am super stoked to get Moon Knight in the 112 line. This is one figure that I never thought we'd actually get, but here he is, and he's incredibly well done. I actually really dig the black and white suit, and Mezco did a killer job on it. But before we take a closer look at the actual figure, let's take a closer look at his accessories. So Moon Knight does come with a ton of accessories. Starting off, we get 2 interchangeable head sculpts, 2 hoods, 8 interchangeable hands, a moonerang, a staff, nunchucks with a real chain, and a grapple hook with a real chain. And lastly, we also get a circular base stand with a crescent moon emblem printed atop. We also get a clear articulated arm that articulates at 4 points with a clip. We also get an attachment and 5 bendable wires for posing around the cape. So with the accessories out of the way, let's take a closer look at the MDX Moon Knight. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at Moon Knight here. And how cool is it that we're actually getting a Moon Knight figure in the Mezco line? I think this is awesome, dude. We don't get enough Moon Knight stuff, and it's super awesome that we're getting this. So I think this looks awesome. Let's start off with the head sculpts first. So the head sculpt looks amazing. I dig that. You can really see the texture in there, the blue eyes, the hood, all of that looks fantastic. I love how it fits over the head, and that is a harder plastic. It's not a soft goods, you know what I mean? Some people wanted a soft goods hood, but it's not, and it's not a big deal to me, so it still looks really, really nice. What's really cool is we actually get a second hood piece where you can wear it down and you can actually see more of that mask. So that's actually really nice. I love the fact that they interchange those, so we have the different options. And then we get more of an unmasked head, which looks so good. You can see he's more beat up with a black eye and some scratches across the face, and you can see him like lifting his mask like over his face like that. I just think that's awesome with a little bit of hair peeking out. It's just so freaking cool. I really, really dig how they did all this. So what you can do, you can take the hood off, just like so, and you see how it has like this lip right here. That's how the hood kind of like forms to that, which is really nice. Then you just pop the head off like so. You know, you can take the other hood, put it on like that, fit that on there like so, and then you can take the unmasked hood and do it like that if you so choose. So that's pretty cool. Again, how we have the options, and that's one of those things that I just love about Mezco. They give us so many options for like things like display and all that. I love it, man. They know what they're doing when it comes to stuff like that. But everything else about this looks really cool. And pull his cape back a bit. All the chest plate, nice harder plastic for the moon symbol right there. All the texturing and the detailing and what they do for their soft goods is crazy cool, man. I really, really dig all this. That just looks awesome. You get a nice good look at all the black detailing in there. And the suit, so good, man. I really love all of this. The gauntlets here look really nice too. Get my camera to focus on that. There you go. Now you can see those like crescent moon symbols and the scratches and the dents and all that. And the hands look really nice. Even inside the palm there's detailing. How crazy is that? The back right here looks really cool too. Again, all that texture detailing, how they get for the suits. It's crazy, man, how they're able to do all this. And so it's form-fitting and still not have it hinder things like the articulation too much. It still works really nice. Here's the boots. See more of those scratches and things like that. Those look really awesome. Nice tread on the feet. Man, it even has like this crescent symbol going on in the tread. I think it's so cool, dude. Man, this is a great looking piece. The cape is amazing. I love. This is probably the most like leatherish, pleather-like material that we've ever gotten with a cape before. This just feels so nice. It's nice and big and billowy, and it's huge, and you can really like engulf him with this cape and just wrap it all the way around like so. I mean, that's just really cool, dude. You get a lot of cool things you could do with that. It's so awesome. You just fold it back right here, right there, and bam. Like, dude, that's a really freaking rad cape. I dig this so much. So, man, this guy is just a beautiful figure. All right, now let's check out his accessories. So we do have interchangeable hands. We do get a pair of closed-fisted hands. That's how he comes packaged in the box. We do get a pair of gripping hands for holding all of his weapons. We do get some open palm hands for stylized posing and things like that. Then we do get these really cool two hands that are pretty cool because they actually have the little moonarangs in between the fingers. You know, his little moon darts or whatever. I'm calling them moonarangs. If they're not called that, I don't care. That's exactly what they are to me, man. Little moonarangs. I think that's awesome. So that's really, really cool. So just like your standard Mezco figure, they're just on standard little pegs like so, and then you can put them back on pretty easily, and they hold on there nice and tight because the hands are more of that softer plastic. They adhere to the peg really, really nice, so that's really, really cool. We also do get a bunch of really awesome weapons. I love his weapons. So first we get this large moonerang. Again, I'm calling it a moonerang. If it's not called that, I don't care. Don't even bother to comment about it because I don't care. That looks awesome. You get a little handle piece in there. I think it's so cool. And you can actually hold it in any of the gripping hands like so. And he holds on to all of his weapons really nicely. And I think that just looks awesome, dude. Really, really cool stuff. You can take that out there. We also do get this really cool staff. I think this looks awesome with the black and white, and see the gripping for the handle, and it's really pokey on the ends like that. I think it's so awesome. Really cool looking accessory right there. We also do get these nunchucks, and correct me if I'm wrong, does this turn into this? Can these like turn into each other or something like that? I don't remember. I haven't read a Moon Knight comic book in years. That could be, I don't know, maybe I'm just full of it. But the nunchucks look awesome too, with the same type of deco, with that black and white, a real metal chain. I'm always super happy when any form of nunchuck has a real metal chain, so that's super appreciated. I love that a ton. And then we do get this more like grappling hook with a really nice long chain. Again, same type of handle that we see on the nunchucks here, but on the other end we get this more hook which just looks freaking dope, dude. And it's nice and pointy too. Again, this is not a kid's toy, man. These things poke you and they will stab you. So it's just really, really cool. Nice long chain for holding on. I think that's rad. Then of course we also do get his stand. Again, I'm a big fan of the Mezco stands. They are some of my favorite. And then we get those wires for posing around the cave, which a lot of people hate. I don't hate these. I don't love them by any means. They're not the best option, but it looks like later on we'll be getting interchangeable capes for the Supreme Knight Batman, which will be coming out next year. That's always been my dream, interchangeable capes, to help please both parties for wired capes and non-wired capes. I think they're finally getting it right, so hopefully that works out for future figures. But all of his accessories work out great. I really love this grappling hook, dude. That's probably one of my favorite accessories. I think it's just cool looking, but a really bunch of cool stuff that we get here. Alright, now let's run down his articulation. Since the hood is a separate piece, you can get it turning left and right, and it's not really going to get in the way at all. So we take the hood off though, take this off, then you can roll around the head and see it's just on a standard ball peg and move it all around, do anything you really need to do. But with the hood on, it's going to be a little tricky, but you're mostly going to get left and right. And if you try and turn it in there, he's just going to be looking like he's inside the hood kind of stuff. So it is what it is. That's kind of just a part of it. But I still think it works out great how they designed it. The arms can go all the way up about that far, down, up and out. There seems to be a little bit of a butterfly joint in there, so that's nice. Rotation at the bicep, double jointed elbows, rotation at the wrist, as well as a hinge at the wrist. We get a double ball peg in the midsection, so that rolls around, does turn left and right, pivot side to side, and crunches back and forth, so that's really good. Hip joints, they kick forward that far, back about that much, splits about that far, rotation in the upper thigh. We got a double jointed knee, a little bit of boot rotation, ankle joints are on ball pegs, so those roll around a little bit up and down and a little bit of ankle pivot. It is hindered by how the boot is shaped and goes down a little bit, so it won't allow it to pivot too much, but there is something there, so that's always appreciated. I love this figure. You know, it's not perfect by any means, but I freaking love it, man. We need more Moon Knight stuff, and especially things like that Disney Plus show based on Moon Knight. Holy crap, I can't believe we're even getting that. That is amazing. And this figure, just having him see how awesome he is, really excites me for getting the all-white version. So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Deadpool figure, as well as a DCUC Batman figure. And for your Mezco comparison, here he is standing next to the Onyx Edition Sovereign Knight Batman and Blade. And just for fun, here he is standing next to little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the Mezco Direct exclusive Moon Knight. Now overall, I think this guy is freaking incredible, and I cannot believe we even got Moon Knight in the 112 line, my favorite toy line. He is so well done with those incredibly done soft goods. I love his paint, he has amazing sculpting, and I really dig his accessories and articulation. This is just one figure that really stands out to me because we don't really get a whole lot of Moon Knight stuff, period. And the fact that Mezco made a badass Moon Knight action figure totally gets me right in my nerd feels. I cannot wait for the next all-white edition, and I cannot wait for that Disney Plus series. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.